never watched the Jerry Lewis telethon. He just You know, in my over half a century of activism, well, I stand before you today as a sincere and grateful and humbled, yes, humbled human being. I stand before you as a proud Latino American of Mexican descent. I stand before you as a proud homosexual gay man. And yes, super proud to be a drag queen. I stand before you as an elder from the Stonewall generation who now resides at Shady Palms. I'm a Christian, a voter, a writer since I was an editor of the Inkwell in my junior high school days. I also stand before you as a former living preoperative transsexual, transgender individual. I stand before you as a recovering drug addict, streetwalker, who at times was homeless, a jailed inmate, and an individual who overdosed probably half a dozen times. I stand before you as living proof that anyone can turn their life around. I humbly stand before you to say God is good. And in America, you can get a second chance in your life. And I stand before you and excited about all of you being here. And I extend my hand to anyone needing help through their journey to change their life. And yes, I stand before you, my beloved family and friends. I come from a very conservative Catholic family where I hardly heard the word, I love you. Where I would see my father beat my mother. Where at school, they called me wetback, beaner, greaser, faggot and queer. I come from a family that rejected me. Wasn't even invited to my grandparents' funeral, who I loved so much, but rejected me when they found out I was homosexual. I come from rejection, as so many of us have. But I say to you all, don't even ever feel sad for me, because God rescued me with you, my rainbow family and friends. For it has been said, my friends have made the story of my life. And indeed you all have. We together have lost so many friends, as so many of you have. But at this time, I must salute my longest living friend of over 50 years, who is with us today. Now he deserves the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's my friend Rick Ford in the pink little outfit. My last message to you, my beloved LGBTQ and Latino community, is build stronger relationships, bridges to other communities. For I've always believed in my heart and soul that indeed a hate crime, a hate murder, hate speech against one of us are once against all of us. In closing, I was talking to two of our gay icons the other night, the Reverend Troy Perry and Empress Darcel Portman, and we all agreed. Our lives could be over today, and we are thankful and blessed for the wonderful life God has given the three of us. I know I've not been the perfect activist or leader. I have faltered many times, but hopefully God is not through with me yet. I say to you from my heart and soul, this is for you, Todd. Not till you have walked through the darkest, deepest valleys will you know how magnificent it is on the highest mountain. And today, all of you indeed have taken me to that highest mountain. Thank you. I want to thank Councilman Whitburn and his staff, Big Mike, and Ryan, and everyone that was involved in this. And let's hear for the outstanding staff of Councilman Whitburn. But I should not be the first LGBT person honored this way. I could think of Chris Shaw and Bridget Wilson, Susan Jesser, Chris Kehoe, Al Bass, Ben Dillingham, Jessup, Tom Homan, and so many others. So I hope that does not happen. It's that for me. Oh, Joseph, come here, Joseph. Daniel, I keep calling him.
Y'all join happy birthday for her, please. How many candles?
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nicole. Happy birthday to you.
That crown is a little small. I could